What is up, guys? UFC 284, Alexander Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev. Who do I think is going to win? Who do I think is going to come on top, guys? I think Islam is going to win tonight, guys, but my heart will be rooting for Volkanovski. Again, guys, we all know that Islam Makhachev is a phenomenal wrestler. We all know his game plan is to go out there and wrestle Volkanovski. I think that we as a community have overestimated, or we are overestimating Volkanovski's takedown defense. Stylistically, this is a very difficult fight for Volkanovski. And this fight kind of resembles, Gaethje versus Khabib, the same arguments that people are giving for Volkanovski, or the same arguments that was given for Gaethje when he was versing Khabib, we heard that Gaethje has phenomenal takedown defense, that no one is really able to hold down Gaethje. Gaethje gets right back on his feet. The same arguments that, again, were used for Gaethje against Khabib are being used for Volkanovski. And we all know how, Khabib and Gaethje ended with, Gaethje getting choked out, I believe, in a submission. I think that Islam, if he gets a hold of Volkanovski, is going to be a lot more difficult than Volkanovski is anticipating to get back to his feet. This fight can very well just be 5 rounds of Makhachev laying on top of Volkanovski. I mean, as a fan, I hope we don't get that, because that would be a relatively boring fight. But again, guys, please do not underestimate the wrestling abilities of Makhachev. This fight very well could be 5 rounds of him mauling Volkanovski. Now, if this fight stays on the feet, which is obviously where Volkanovski wants this fight to take place, and Islam has kind of hinted that, hey, I would be willing to trade with Volkanovski just to prove a point that I have good striking, to shut him up. But Volkanovski made a really good point in saying that, hey, Makhachev is not a stupid fighter. He's not going to just start striking, and risk losing his championship belt. He's going to wrestle. And I think that is the more likely outcome, unfortunately, for tonight. I think that Volkanovski and Makhachev will probably exchange for the beginning of the round, but after a few exchanges, Islam is right to wrestling, and that's bad news for Volkanovski. Volkanovski obviously wants to stay things on his feet. He wants to strike with Islam, but I think it's gonna be easier said than done. And yeah, so I do have Islam coming out on top, guys, although I am rooting for Volkanovski. I don't think this fight is going to go the distance, unfortunately, too. I see Islam maybe getting a submission, or again, it's potentially possible. He could submit Volkanovski. But yeah, guys, that concludes my fight prediction video. What do you guys think? Do you think Volkanovski can pull the upset? Can he stay on his feet? Can he land some good shots on Makhachev? And will be able to get back on his feet if he does touch the mat? Or do you think that Makhachev will be a little bit too much for Volkanovski and will pretty much, maul him for 5 rounds straight? Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.